Welcome to Lethal Nonsense number 19.
With your host, Tristan.
And Lance.
Yeah, it's been a while since we last did one, 5 months today as of this recording.
Yeah.
Life kind of got crazy. I was almost homeless, and yeah, good times. And now I'm living out of a hotel room, so that's pretty wonderful.
And I have been dealing with technical problem after technical problem. Because right when I was going to help Tristan start doing more stuff, we were going to start doing a lot more stuff on my end, even me doing some stuff on my own. My computer completely dies. And I've been dealing with that for months because of this. They just been giving me crap after crap getting these parts repaired, and it's been terrible, and I'm just close to building a new one as it is.
It might be a good idea.
But what were you saying earlier, Tristan?
Oh, yeah, I mean, that was part of the other hold-up to the continuing the episodes of the podcast. And then I came up with the idea. I was like, hold up, because we record these podcasts through Skype. So I was like, yo, hold up, why don't we just do this? Since you still have your Xbox, we just record the podcast through Skype. Might not sound, as crisp as it could, because he can't use his professional mic.
Yeah, I can't. I'm not going to sound near as good as I did before because I'm not using a really good mic because, well, Xbox is like, nope.
Yeah, basically. But, yeah, it's better than nothing. Like Mighty Number 9.
That's the saddest part about that. Really, where do you start off on the topics?
Yes, we are ready. So the first thing that we have for today, this has been making the buzz in the gaming world. It's the Assassin's Creed. I guess they have like a shit ton of different ones. They have a bunch of them coming out. The next one was
they
Mirage.
gave us a roadmap for basically the next 3-4 years or 5 years or whatever.
Yeah, and they plan on releasing, I believe, 6 titles. One of them is called Invictus. The other one that we're focusing on today is Codename Red.
I just see basically Assassin's Creed Mirage, which is the next one that's going to be coming, which I'm hopeful for, but I'm not sure on. And we have Jade, Codename Red, which is basically the one that takes place in Japan. It's going to be in the new gameplay style with Odyssey and Valhalla and all those, which I'm excited for Mirage because it's going back to the older style. Apparently.
Supposedly.
Allegedly, it's going back to the older style.
Which with Ubisoft, and actually that's one of our... Ubisoft is probably going to take up most of this podcast, but there's also another concern that we'll get to later. Like whenever they say something, it's like, is it really going to happen? So,
is it really going to happen? Is it going to be good?
And then if they're being vague, and it's like, what's going to happen? So, But as far as this Codename Red, I checked out the trailer and then the gameplay footage. I'm not a huge Assassin's Creed person, but I'm kind of interested in this one because it takes place in feudal Japan. What I've read is that it's going to be released at the earliest 2024.
Yeah, and that's what I was seeing is 2024, maybe 2025.
Yeah, at the earliest 2024 for sure.
Yeah, because we got 2 trailers with that. We got the big trailer with the Mirage, which that game's going to be out next year. Then we got Jade, that's further along than Hex is, because all we got for Hex was just the Assassin's Creed logo in this tribal or like ritualistic setting, which that makes me... I'm going to be interested in that one too, because I'm wondering if that's going to be a more... almost like how the Valhalla DLCs went more like mythology, and it wasn't historical. It had like magic and crap in it. So I'm wondering if they're going to go with a more like that kind of Assassin's Creed.
Or going back to the trying to be more realistic type.
Yeah, because I'm an older Assassin's Creed fan. I played the originals. I kind of stopped after. To me, one of my favorite Assassin's Creeds is Syndicate. I love that game because of the setting. I like the characters. I like the story. But after that, I played Origins, and I just fell off. I bought Odyssey. I liked it, but I didn't care for it. It was a Assassin's Creed that I could tell was a lot different than what I thought even with Origins, where Origins, you know,
All that we
did the
are
whole
begins
war RPG
and
thing.
ends
Odyssey
with
and
ourselves.
Valhalla, they go hard into it. They basically lean hard into this new gameplay style, which I don't gel with all that much. I don't really care for all that much. I'm willing to give Red a shot because hopefully by then they will really fine-tune that experience. And also, I'm just interested in the fact that it's going to be feudal Japan.
Yeah, that's the main thing that has my interest. There's not really a whole lot that I've seen as far as information about the game. I don't know.
It's because we're so early in development at this point, I think.
Yeah, and then Ubisoft always keeps everything low key, kind of like how they have with the Splinter Cell Netflix series.
Yeah.
Like I haven't heard shit about that like in years. Like they've mentioned it,
Yeah.
and then it's like no one's talking about it. So I don't know. That kind of seems to be Ubisoft style. They're like, hey, we're gonna do something, then not like talk about it until it like drops.
And then they'll be super hush about it, and they'll have like embargoes for people. It's like, yeah, don't talk about our games.
Yeah. Which is it?
I
Isn't
remember, I
that?
think it was one of the first Assassin's Creed. I think it was Unity. They had a review embargo because they knew the game was unfinished. They knew the game had so many technical issues. So people were mad because they couldn't tell people, don't buy this game. It's in a terrible state. It's not good. But they couldn't. At least in a review that would get, in a way that would spread the information fast.
What agreement did they have to sign that they were bound to? Is it just like you press A and then
there
you're...
was an review embargo. Basically, no, you can't make reviews until a certain date.
Is that like part of the terms and conditions of the game whenever you press like A?
I think so.
Okay.
And it's just the way that it works. Like, they got a lot of crap for that, let's put it that way. And I'll go into it if you want, where there are certain games I think I don't think there should be a time limit on when people can review stuff, because if a game comes out day one and we have people play it, and like say day 2 or 3, they're ready to release their stuff and tell people, hey, this game's bad or this game's really good, and they can't because like there's a week until that. I understand that's how companies make their money, but what happened to having faith in your game, having faith in the product you're selling, that it's going to sell because it'll sell on its own merits? And Ubisoft clearly did not have this faith because they knew, oh crap, this game's buggy, this game's got problems, this game's not good. It's like, what happened to that?
Imagine if CD Projekt Red would have pulled something like that.
Yeah, imagine that.
Like all the controversy they were already undergoing, yeah. That would not have been good.
Just pile it on, CD Projekt. Just pile it on.
Yeah.
That's all we have for today, ladies and gentlemen. Please like, comment, subscribe, share and follow us on Twitter and Facebook. Check out Lance's channel in the description, and if you would like to further support, feel free to become a patron. I hope you all enjoyed this podcast episode, and have a great day.